Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good whatevers. It's me, the Stone Whisperer, and we're here at the end of April with our questions and answer session. Now, back towards the beginning of a month, a whole 2-3 weeks ago, I asked if anybody would like to offer any questions up, and I could answer them as best as I could. 4 of you got back in contact. Thanks very much for those guys, maybe girls. And I figured I'd answer them. There's one question that I think was more of a question at that point in time, but I figured I'd add it in as it's going to become very relevant very, very soon. So, the first question is from Sinbot. Again, let me know if that's not pronounced correctly. I assume it's Sinbot? Signbot? Where did I come up with the name Stone Whisperer? It's actually a really, really good question, and it's got a good answer as well, actually. So, in my spare time, I like to write. I have a few concepts and few ideas of stories, worlds, mythology, legends, all that sort of thing. In this world, there are a band of dwarfs. Now, you've actually met one of them before in my dwarven roleplay I did a while back, called Cursed. He was based on a character within that series. I'm not going to read them out at all. It's just kind of work in progresses. A lot of stories are very, very short. And not very well written, to be fair. It's just practice as it is. So, Stone Whisperer, back to where it came from. Stone Whisperers in my world are dwarfs that know the stories of the race. You could call them shamans, you could call them druids. They're the keepers of the dwarven history, dwarven lore. They can actually talk to stones. The stones will reply back with the history, as the dwarven people are very much tied into stones and rock. So these people are nicknamed or known as the Stone Whisperers, and I just kind of latched onto the name, figured I'd just use it, and there you go. That's really where it came from. I've never published any work, so don't ask. Sinbot then also asked what got me into ASMR. I actually can't remember. I'm fairly certain I was just flicking through videos. I think I was maybe looking for accents for some reason. I honestly can't remember. It might have been as a joke or something. I honestly can't remember the reason I was looking for an accent. I think I then ended up just hitting accents, bouncing through a couple of different links trying to find some, and I came upon Gentle Whispering Maria. She's a US-Russian ASMR artist, and she, incredibly pleasant. I'd never heard anything really quite like it. It's like, oh, that's interesting, that's actually quite relaxing. Now, I don't get very strong ASMR. I get a vague hint of a buzz or tingle. Mainly I enjoy it for just a little bit of calming background noise. So while I'm maybe working on something, or just doing whatever, mucking about on the computer, I can pop it on, and it just gives me a bit of kind of calming or passive background noise as such. I don't really zone out that some people do when they experience full ASMR. I definitely do feel it, but not a huge amount. I think I've kind of touched on that before, and I called it kind of minor ASMR. It's something, but not anything major. So there's probably a little bit more to answer to that question, but I'll attach it onto another one further on. So that was Signbots. We now have good old Liam C here. What do I do for a job? I am a telecommunications engineer. I basically fix, remotely though, telephone lines. I deal with the software aspect of it, so that's programming telephone exchanges basically. Not overly interesting, not overly exciting, but it pays the bills. It's alright though, don't get me wrong, certainly I've had a lot worse jobs in this world than that. I've been doing it for almost 10 years now, so it's okay. As I said, I'd like to move on to find something new, but until I get the house sold and whatnot, it's really a case of just holding with what I have at the moment. Liam then goes on to ask my favourite song and band of artist of all time, and favourite movie of all time. Favourite song is difficult because it very much depends on my mood. I have a lot of timeless songs that I can listen to, even albums that I can listen to for fun. A lot from Queen, early Guns N' Roses, early Green Day, movie soundtracks, some Scottish folk music, Clannad. There's a lot I enjoy, and I can put on almost any period of my life and enjoy. If I was to go for favourite band or artists though, I do tend to gravitate more towards, I'd probably say Green Day or Queen. Green Day were a band I liked early on in my youth. Very much into them pre-Dookie days, which is when they kind of hit big. I was aware of them, I liked them, and then exploded and got really massive and popular. And it wasn't cool anymore, because I liked them before they were cool. I've gone all hipster. But no, I do enjoy them. I've been to see a few gigs. I've not really listened to them in a good long time. Just haven't really gone round to them. There's other things kind of going on in life. I don't listen to a lot of music these days, I have to admit. I will maybe pop a playlist on YouTube or something, and kind of maybe listen to something from like the 90s or 80s, and I can maybe just bounce between a few bands at a time, so I'll then just drift off from that. So I haven't listened or really gone into music too much over the last few years of my life. It's probably taken a step back. I'm not overly musical. I've always said I've got the musical talent of a dead starfish. None. I can't differentiate notes. Music I just like because it sounds good. that's about it. I don't listen to hidden meanings or anything like that in music. My favourite movie of all time, easy one, Star Wars. And that is it's not Empire Strikes Back, A New Hope. So the first one, I just think the first Star Wars is just absolutely classic. Yes, it's based on another movie, a Japanese movie, but it just works. It just really, really works. As it is, you have Empire afterwards and Return of the Jedi. You know, I think Return of the Jedi is good. You know, really, I think just because it's got Ewoks in it doesn't mean it's dreadful. Empire is darker, but my favourite scenes are probably the Cantina or Jabba's Palace. But Star Wars, the first one, A New Hope, definitely. I mean, they could easily have ended the movie there, the series there, and it would have made perfect sense. You know, it had a start, had a middle, had your character development, and a finish towards the end. So absolutely, you know, it's a fantastic movie. It's one of these ones that will stand the test of time for many, many years, in my opinion. And I cannot wait for the new one. If you've seen the new trailers, they look really, really good. They're not spoilers. There's little bits that you might see, but certainly nothing that you would turn around and say, oh, I know what's going to happen. Just maybe a little bit of hint towards a couple of things. And I've got a couple of theories about it. I haven't read anything about it, but I won't go into it here. So, again, my pronunciation here, Jantigard Viner, or Jantigard Viner, or Viner, I do apologise. What made you want to get onto YouTube and gaming ASMR in particular? So, as I listened to ASMR, I didn't realise at the time that there was actually a very, very small community of gaming ASMR. I kind of thought to myself that I would like to give back to the ASMR community. Male, Scottish accent, figured somebody might like it. So I ended up recording a couple of things. I really had no idea what to do to start with though. So I figured I needed to open up some cards in Hearthstone. I'd seen people do it on YouTube before, but not like in a kind of ASMR way, just normal card pack openings. And I thought, I wonder if I can do this, but make it relaxing. It's quite enjoyable to watch as people can open up card backs and you just go, oh, look at that, what is this? So I tried it out, and that was my very first gaming ASMR video, my very, very first YouTube video, and very first gaming video, really, first of all. So that's still my most popular video today, and it still brings in reviews. I mean, over the last 28 days, more people have watched my very first video in that 28-day period, but that's also due to the fact that it's the oldest and it's probably got the most hits. It's what I'm proud of, because that got big really quickly, all things considered, but I'd never quite recreated that magic. It's fine, it's fine. Good news though, and it will come on to, related to that, and on to the next question actually. So the next question is from Chalky5678. I'm not entirely sure if this was a question or just more of a question at that point in time, so not a Q&A question but more of a question. I subscribed because of, or for, the Hearthstone videos. Where have they gone? They're back. They're coming back. Not this Saturday. Maybe is next Wednesday, a week today, I suppose, a week on Wednesday, or the following Saturday, I'm going to be starting the Hearthstone videos back up. Now, they're short. They go between 5 and 10 minutes long. I don't want to put a 5-minute video out for a Saturday, but I might not have much choice. I'm working on getting longer ones out. I'm working on slowing down my play and commentating of them, as I did notice I was rushing and not really talking through. So Hearthstone videos are absolutely coming back. I have an ear-to-ear card opening demo coming up soon. Actually, I might make that next Wednesdays. We'll find out. So we've got an ear-to-ear card pack opening. I've got another card pack opening to be edited and uploaded. And so yeah, Hearthstone videos definitely coming back. I'm doing a ranked play each month, so that's between 3 and 5, maybe up to 6 games per month recorded, and I can upload it. I'm only getting to the rank for the card back, so it's not high-end play, it's a bit of fun play. You know, trying a deck that's maybe not super good, but could hopefully be super fun. And I also have the new solo adventure, Blackrock Mountain, on its way. I've been recording that, and it's definitely been fun, but it's tricky because some of the games don't last very long. You know, I can do a quick test of it, and it lasts me 10-11 minutes. I think I did one when it was, you know, the test run of it went 12-13 minutes. I thought, brilliant, this has got a nice, take me nice and easy. And I won it in 4 minutes in the recording, and I really couldn't face doing it for a third time that day. So I might go back and redo some of them if they're very short, but I might just put them up, or I might even put 2 up one day, or record them onto each other, something like that. I'll work that one out, don't you worry about it. So yeah, that's the questions. Hopefully I've answered. One thing I was going to touch on, I kind of forgot, was gaming ASMR videos again. I got distracted and kind of neglected to finish off what I was talking there. I wanted ASMR videos, or at least relaxing videos, that weren't awkward to watch. And by that I mean, you know, you can put a relaxing video on, sit there and relax, somebody walks behind you, or, you know, walks past you, and you're wondering why you're watching a video of people getting massaged or getting your face brushed or something. I wanted to find out, is it possible to make it look normal? I don't mean that in a negative way, but could I make videos that you could listen to, relax to, but didn't feel that you were maybe having to keep one eye behind you, or maybe people are walking past and thinking, what's that? People can walk past and just think, oh, you're watching a Hearthstone video, or you're watching a Diablo video, or you're looking at a static image, or you're looking at a waterfall in Warcraft for 18 minutes. Anyway, so yeah, gaming ASMR, I figured I could just make it sort of a normal ASMR video for those of us that like to play computer games. It wasn't just going to be gaming ASMR, it was just a quick experiment, and I was going to try normal stuff. The normal stuff did not do very, very well. Retention and views on it were all dreadful. Even to this day, the Wednesday specials just don't get the same level of yay as the gaming videos. I mean, actually, I'm saying that, there could be a couple are doing good. I mean, the Interesting Facts one definitely was popular. I think that's also due to the fact side of it. I'm going to do another one of those, as I think people did enjoy that. It needed to be a little bit longer. So that's on my list, along with more Legion videos. Well, we'll see. Again, those are just kind of add-ins. So that lasted far too long. I've been rambling for 20 minutes now, and really, I don't think you care anymore. So I will let you guys and girls all skip off. Thank you very, very much for listening, and I shall speak to you all very, very soon. Take care, everybody, and have a great day now.